Hello guys, welcome to a new video. This is Math II class, and first I'm going to talk about the value for July, that is equity. Gender equity is a human right and all people have rights and duties just because they are a person. Guaranteeing the rights of people of all genders is essential for the construction of just and equitable societies. Okay, so let's continue. In this way we are going to see properties of logarithms. And what is? In mathematics, properties of logarithm functions are used to solve logarithm problems. We have learned the many properties in basic math, such as a commutative, associative, and distributive, which are applicable for algebra. In this case of logarithm functions, there are basically two properties. So how do we use the properties of logarithms? Before we proceed ahead for logarithm properties, we need to revise the law of exponents so that we can compare the properties. The properties logarithm are used to simplify the complex problems involving logarithmic function. These properties help in converting the functions into easily computable parts. Okay, so let's see example with properties of logarithms. And the first example that we have is with product property. So let me choose. We have the product property is like logs of A and have two values for M and value for N, that is multiplying. So we have to simplify to this value. So logs of A, M times N equals to logs of A, the values for M. Then we have plus logs of A, and when we have this type of exercise, we have to make the product property, okay? That is. This is the product property. So as example, we have logs of 2, 4 times 8. So what we have to do, we have to apply product property. So we have to do log sub 2, we have to copy sub A. In this case, the property for an example is 2. Log sub 2 and the values for M, in this case M is 4. So log sub 2, 4. Then we have to put plus for the formula and log sub 8 in this case is 2 and the values for N in this case is 8. Okay, so we made the product property. So now we have to know what is log sub 2 4 plus log sub 2a. So log plus sub 2 4 is the times that we have to use 2 to have a solution as 4. So for example, 2 times 2. 2 times 2 equals to 4, okay? We have 4 here and 4 here. So how many times we use 2 to have 4? 2 times. So log sub 2, 4 equals to 2. Now we have to copy plus, and then we have log sub 2, 8. And how many times we have to use 2 to have 8? So 2 times 2 times 2. This is equal to 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. Okay, so we have 8 here and 8 here. So log sub 2, 8 equals to how many times we use 2 was 3. Okay, so log sub 2, 8 equals to 3. Then we have to add 2 plus 3 equals to 5. And this is the solution of this product property. Okay. So continue with the second example. We have quotient property. Quotient property is like when we have log sub A m divided by n. And how can we make the quotient property? We have to separate using the negative sign. So we have log sub A m divided by n equals to log sub A, the values for m, minus log sub A, the values for n. Next example, we have log sub 2, 32 divided by 8. So what we have to do, we have to separate in this form. So equals to log sub 2, we have to copy the sub A, in this case is sub 2. Sub 2 in the values for m, in this case is 32, then minus log sub 2, the values for n in this case is 8, okay? Now we have to do the same. How many times do I have to use 2 to have 32? Okay, so this is like 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, okay? So 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8, 8 times 2, 16, 60 times 2, 32, okay? So how many times we use 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So log of 232 equals to 5 minus, then we have log of 2, 8. So how many times we have to use 2 to have 8? 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. How many times? We use 1, 2, 3 times. So log of 2, 8 equals to 3. Then we have to subtract. 5 minus 3 equals to 2. And this is the solution for this quotient property, okay? So this is all, guys. Thank you for your attention. If you can understand something, I can help you. Have a blessed week.